Well, good evening, sorry, and thank you for joining us for South Carolina's Independent News, WFIN's Winter Weather Watch tonight as we're continuing. We're using a little different software that we used to use. This is the new 24-hour weather watch. So we're going to be pretty much doing all night long, running to make sure you have the full, complete weather. Um, Here's the latest look right now. We do know that this is the snow totals, right? We're seeing across Greenville, Spartanburg, we're seeing maybe, if anything, right? Nothing. So these wide areas are 0 to none tenths. So these are 0 tenths all the way down to Newberry seeing maybe a 0.5 of a tenth, but then parts of Georgia seeing about a tenth, if that. So, like we said, just interesting to watch. So we're going to continue to give you this all evening long. The snow timing, so much more. If we'll see any snow, if not, we do have one closing. We do know it's Bethel United Methodist in Greer. They are closed for, I believe, tomorrow. Yes, tomorrow morning we have all services canceled for Bethel United Methodist. And on the lower ticker on the bottom of the screen, we will have all list of churches in our area, churches and business, probably mainly just churches on your screen for tomorrow to just kind of let you know what all is closed and who all will be opening. So we will, like we said, be giving you all of that. Um so definitely, like we said, continuing on the bottom of your screen does say Bethel United Methodist. All services have been canceled. Um, we do know that is true for many, right? We do not know about any others. But again, if we do learn any more churches or anything like that, we will continue to Very sorry there. I don't know if you could hear us. Um, but stay with us here as I know we just literally sat there and talked for like 10 minutes. Um, you could see on your screen while we are not being able to talk, you could see kind of what we are looking at. Um, like what different totals, things like that we're gonna see. Go ahead and mentioning you can see on your screen less than an inch. We're gonna see about 35% chance here in the upstate. Less than or in an inch, maybe 2% chance across the upstate. So, like we said, stay tuned with us as we're doing the 24-hour weather watch here. As we're kind of seeing some snowfall in the upstate, we're gonna give you those live cameras from North Carolina Department of Transportation. That's ncdot.gov, I do believe. And we're going to be continuing to give you those coverage. Those coverage on those road cameras as we learn more. So for the upstate, South Carolina 511 or SCDOT's 511 camera, so where we get to watch kind of what we're seeing. We're going to try to see if we can get you a view at North Carolina. Kind of wondering there, right? How we can get you to excuse me, we do have North Carolina 511 that we are going to be giving you those cameras for. As they do have a lot of weather events, weather watches. We're going to try to show you those cameras. If and when we see anything, of course, I'll let you know. But until then, we're going to continue to monitor those cameras right on the road as we just continue to watch it. Is it going to be anything big? Is it going to be anything major? Of course, across WIFF4's area, we're seeing about Andrews. And that is where we're looking at maybe a pop-up flurry. If right now, Andrews, Franklin, we're going to try to give you that closer look at all of those areas. Right, not looking like we will see much for you with those cameras, but there are, of course, and some more cameras that we're going to be bringing you, of course. Here's a look at North Carolina. This is their Department of Transportation camera. Not seeing too much, but of course we will let you know if and when we see something. Here's a look at I-26 eastbound at mile marker 5.1. We're gonna leave it on that camera probably for a little bit to show you what we have and what you can watch. Again, if you are tuning in here tonight, thank you for joining us. You can put in the comments section below where you're watching from. That would be amazing if you would please put where you're watching from in the comments, because that would be nice to have. We did put in the comments just now where are you watching from. That will be help if you guys can please put in the comment section where we're watching or where you're watching from, where we can kind of get a better view of, hey, this person's watching from here. Here's where we can get a little bit closer look at your area where you are. Of course, that would be helpful. If we can see where if you can tell us where you're watching from, so that, hey, we know here's where we can get a little bit closer. You can see there's mainly rain. That's through about tonight, the rest of tonight. So that is definitely just something just to watch, something basic to watch, because we're not seeing anything now, right? So will we see anything? There's a possibility, but of course, we're going to be giving you the most accurate independent coverage we can all evening long, which I know probably helpful for you. That is our main goal. But here's a live look right now at I-85 northbound. As you can see, just basic, basic dryness. We are continuing, like we said, to give you the latest on all the delays and closings. We're not seeing any closing except for the Bethel Church, I do believe, that is Bethel United Methodist. We're going to get back on the screen for you with here to give you the most accurate news, most accurate weather that we can hear from a independent view or an independent type deal. If you want to see the Peace Center sky cam, we're going to try to give you that in the fullest we can. How nice is that to see the Peace Center sky cam as people are walking in downtown Greenville? I don't know what they have in downtown Greenville tonight, but it's probably something you should maybe go see. So maybe make sure you are getting out there. If you're going to be out there, that you, hey, see what's happening. Make sure you kind of getting out of the way of the snow if and when it shows up. And like we said, we'll be giving you the most accurate forecast as we go, because when the snow sets in, we don't want you to be outside. And if you are, we want you to make sure that you're kind of out of the way, and getting to a safer place where you can stay. So we're going to kind of have some background music as we'll be coming off and on air all night long. Hoping to give you a split screen. I don't know if we can, but of course we will continue to give you this coverage all evening long. Stay with us. Yeah, continuing this winter weather watch, as we will, like we said, be on all night long to continue to give you this coverage as we watch for winter weather. Um, yes, continue to stay coverage or continue to stay with us all evening long as we learn more into this winter weather and all that fun stuff. So make sure you stay with us. Stay tuned. Thanks.